So a question I get asked all the time is, Austin, when is the overall market going to turn back on? Right here, right now, we are at Sunday, January 2nd. And I get this on comments on videos as well as my private members. And so I thought that this piece of content did a good job of kind of talking about Bitcoin. But if you don't care about Bitcoin, you don't own Bitcoin, don't want to own Bitcoin, that's fine. Listen to what I have to say anyway, because this is, you could, where the word Bitcoin is right here, you could insert the word crypto market and it's still relevant, okay? Because you have to remember one simple thing. If you look at the overall market condition, if you go to CoinGecko as an example, the overall market is the entire crypto market's market cap is 2.36 trillion, all right? And if you look at Bitcoin makes up 889 billion, really 890 billion of that number, okay? Almost close, well, not quite, but almost half, okay? It's a large percentage of it, right? And Bitcoin plus Ethereum makes up the vast majority of the entire market cap, north of, what is that, 1.4, 1.3 trillion of the 2.36 trillion is covered by Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. Okay, so why is this relevant? It's relevant for a very simple reason, is that where Bitcoin and Ethereum go, the rest of the entire crypto market shall follow. So now back to the opening comment that I had. Hey, when is Bitcoin, said a different way, when is the entire crypto market going to go up? And so this particular individual, Invest Answers, he has a pretty big YouTube channel. Actually, he's really good. I follow him, and I watch some of his content occasionally. He's come out with this piece of with this piece of content, and I thought it was worth mentioning. Okay, so right here, right now, he is basically talking about the fact that, quote, I always said we'd hit 98,000 Bitcoin during this bull run. Okay, but he didn't realize that it would be delayed between the China ban, right, and the doldrums for 11 weeks, then a horrible September. December has also been kind of sucky. Now, I love this. December is, quote, sucky. That's a really good technical phrase. Look at what's happened in the last, outside of October. And October had a massive run up in it, okay, in October. But if you look at what happened, before October happened, we had a derivative-based flash crash, okay, where everything was down double digits. It was about a 3 or 4 or 5 day event. Scared the heck out of everybody. We had the exact same thing happen in late November, early December, the exact same derivative-based flash crash that happened. You add into that China with their Evergrande, China banning crypto. You add into that Russia talking about banning crypto. You add into that rumors about India banning crypto. And you add everything into that. Oh, by the way, the entire world is, not the entire world. Here in the United States, we are at a all-time high for inflation. Costs are rising because of supply chain issues going on because of the continued COVID stuff and the supply chain issues. Everybody's scared. You can just feel it. And there's just not a lot of market energy, specifically around the crypto market. But all that bad stuff I just said. But if you also look at what transpired in the last 4 years, Bitcoin has risen in 2021. Bitcoin in the first 7 days of 2021 rose 36%. 36%. If we rose 30% right here, right now with the price action of Bitcoin, we would be back into the 60,000 plus and probably close to our all-time high, give or take. Okay. Historically, the first week or two of January have been really, really good for crypto, have really been good for the overall equity markets because people are reevaluating their financial goals and they're resetting and they're like, hey, I'm gonna go invest in that crypto thing and all that kind of stuff, right? I want to lose weight. Everybody has their New Year's resolutions, but people do start to make positive financial investments in the first couple of weeks plus of January, and so we haven't yet seen that. But the first 2 days have been a Saturday and a Sunday. Today being the second, right? Monday should turn back on, so start to see some good stuff. But if we can get Bitcoin to continue to roll up, if for every reason I've already talked about how it's a fantastic bellwether of the overall market, it looks pretty good. So basically, he's saying that he's going to draw a line in the sand and say by the end of March or June, he expects Bitcoin to go from where it's currently at to 47,000 to 98,000. I would add into this is that we will have rallies running into January and February. We will start to see green, and the overall markets will continue to rise, and then it would seem that we will hit our stride coming in March or June. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. Do you believe this? Do you think this is true? There's a lot of factors at play here, guys, and it's fairly complex. If you add in all of the macro factors, the global factors, the inflation, cost of goods sold, going up, the cost of stuff for us to buy, going up because of supply chain issues, COVID, all this other stuff. It's complicated. It's complicated, guys. It is. But I'm sitting in this seat trying to bring you as much information as I can to help you navigate these waters. So it would seem that we are looking pretty decent. And if you look at all of the major crypto YouTubers out there, everybody readily agrees is that 2022 is going to be a good year for crypto. And in fact, there's some that say we are beginning yet another what they call super cycle run that will run all the way into mid 2023, which will see Bitcoin hitting north of 200,000 plus. We'll see, right? All right, guys. With all that said, thank you. I appreciate you. And by the way, I have my Patreon links in the description below. I've added a new members benefit to this particular the $20 level. Let me refresh this, and I'll show you right here. If you go right here, members right here, so this is members only weekly hot crypto video podcast right there. That is a weekly podcast where a video podcast where myself and Zach, my buddy, and we talk about brand new projects. Last week we unveiled 4 new crypto projects that are really good that our private members can get into and all that kind of stuff. So if that's something you think is cool, check it out. Links in the description below, and you can join and cancel at any time. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Go make some money. Bye.